And welcome back, guys. I know, I know. It looks very familiar, and I'm not going to bore you with digging it out. We are in the Shard, the final location. If you see behind me there, at the top, it's very hard to walk backwards. That dirt, if you dug straight up, you'd hit the center of the monolith, or where the monolith will be. Now, I realize that this almost feels like we're going back in time type of bit, because we're digging another one of these shards really close. I mean, the other one's only a few blocks that way, like maybe 20 blocks or 30 blocks that way. But we're not. This is the final location. We're going to prettify this one. This one will be complete, and then we will begin work on the actual village. That'll give me enough time to kind of plan it out a little bit on graph paper to get the dimensions and stuff right. I've already set my spawn. Brought over some of the supply, all of our stuff, not some of the supplies, all of it. I'm not going to bore you with digging this out, so what I might do is I'll dig it out and then bring you back, and we'll work on something in here. Now, I've already shown you the storage setup, so I might install that as well, and then I can show you the progress on, say, setting up the farm or setting up the dwarven furnace. So yeah, so right now we're just going to cut away, and I'll see you in for you a few seconds. For me, probably about 20 minutes. Okay, and we're back. I finished digging out everything, and I've gotten us ready for the actual building of one of these. A proper one, I should say. A dwarven forge. This is what we're going to be using. Not so much that. That's just to make another pick. Because apparently I burned through a few of them. This is the finished layout. As you can see, makes like a center shaft effect. Staircase down into the new area. Which I believe is more than what we had last time. Because I don't think this was cut out. This area here, by the way, will be filled with water. Up to this block here. So this layer here will be water and all below it. So that you swim up to this and then you come up and out. Now, we're going to put crafting here, I believe. And then we wanted to have the furnace here, so there'd be a wall there. Okay, so the way the furnace works is we need to incorporate a few things. We need to do a little bit of trickery, I guess, is the appropriate term for that. Because the furnace will sit here, and above the furnace is this. There's a little chimney effect. But in order for that to work, a few things need to happen. First, this gets put over the front, so you don't see all of this. We also have to go around this without causing it to affect the front, like so. And that creates this effect. Now, the thing is, I can't just put this stuff around it like this because it connects, see? So what we have to do is we have to do a little bit more trickery on this level. And what we do is quite simply we move back a little bit further so that I have some room to do it. As we take and we go, the front part we don't have much work because this is how it looks. So it's just this back one here that we go like this. And then we take these and we go like that. Okay? So that creates a solid barrier. And then the idea is that you need to put this one here. This gets just standard filler. We'd have to dig out and around a little bit. So let's dig that out first. We get this other one. Do I need another one? Yeah, oh, that's for the front though. So we need the half slabs, so that's what we're needing. And we fill in this and this, and then we put one there. Fill in that, fill in that, fill in that. And then once we put this and this, it creates the built-in. And this is the way the built-in looks. Now the only thing we need to do is we need to replace this with a black block. I don't think I have any black wool. So I know, although it's expensive, we're going to go with a coal block. It's kind of appropriate considering it's a furnace, and it is technically expensive, but only short-term expensive. In other words, it's only expensive in the beginning. Later on, it doesn't. Now, you can't really see it very much, but it is just adding that extra little bit. And that is essentially the Dwarven Forge, a built-in furnace. There'll be probably an auto furnace somewhere else. And then this, of course, we would continue this across like that, and then just because we're here, we may as well get the crafting station also put in. So it would be like so. And this is creating the wall. We do have some of those, so let's do this. We'll just create the whole wall to give the complete impression. These would be mixed out with cracked and whatnot as well. Cracked and mossy, just to give it a little bit of variety. So in order to do the crafting bench, we kind of need the crafting bench. Oop, that should have a torch there. So let's do that. Let's grab the crafting bench, and then we'll go down. And the crafting bench sits there. Or do I want it sitting here? It doesn't really matter which one it sits in, I don't think. Kind of like that one. It balances a bit. Because one away and then it, and one away and then it. Okay, so here is where things get interesting, because this is all for show. So these actually do get cover points. This gets, although it gets a picture on it, you still be able to see it that way. This and this needs to be the appropriate coloring. This can be that. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. What is this? This is where we put eventually a jack-lantern. That would cover there. And then we would put, I don't have any on me, we would put whatever wood type we're using, which we're going to be using spruce because we have a ton of it. Or that's what the rest of the village is going to be built out of. This could be tight. I don't know if I have enough. I should. So we just need to make a fence. And you see then there'll be a jack-lantern there, and then the fence goes here. And then on this, we would actually have a painting, which I don't have anything. But a painting would sit there. And it creates this crafting station type of a thing, with its own light source and a little bit of decorative, so you're not just looking at a blank wall behind it. The rest of this gets modified a little bit based on the floor, such as the floor that we're going to be using, because we're using the spruce, will be these half slabs, because it's efficient enough and cheap enough to do it. So we'll just do just the beginning little area for now, just to get the idea set up. That goes like this. Now, we don't put wood in front of this, because that would defeat the illusion of this spitting out fire onto the floor, and that's kind of like, might be a little dangerous. So what we do instead is we do stone in front of it. We put a little bit of a decorative block, and then we place a few like this. So that's what goes in front of the forge. And then the rest of this, for these three anyways, would be all spruce like this. So that's essentially one wall finished, except for the jack-lantern. That's our crafting and our furnace. Now, as we know, storage goes here, and then we have a space and more stuff, and we have the farm set up here. I may cut away, give me the time to actually install the storage there. Well, guys, I know I said I'd come back when I'd finished doing that, but I've noticed something over here while I was chopping some trees. I constantly heard zombies, and I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And then it kind of hit me. There's a cave right here, so right there, and I noticed it came through there, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a zombie spawner right in here. I mean, look at this, just sitting here. This is perfect. It's possibly a little close. I know it's not very exciting. I kind of murdered them all, but I figured you guys might want to see, especially considering I got name tags out of it, where it came from. But that's really cool. I mean, it's right here. Like, this little tree patch for a reference point is right there. Like, that's the center of it. If you call up about 50 blocks, it looks like it's within the actual city limits. I may be actually in the corner of the village or city. I might be actually put a zombie spawner hut. I'm not a huge fan of using grinders and stuff, but when it gives you that, I may end up just possibly going to the nether. At that rate, I may go to the nether just so that I can get the potions and maybe even cure some zombie villagers to help boost the population. Especially in case of zombie plagues, having that ability right there to just be able to technically grind them and, in theory, bring the village back to life, that's gold. Like, having a zombie spawner that close to a village, that's almost indispensable. But anyways, yeah, so I thought you guys would like to see that. Sorry it's not more exciting. I could have, I guess, stayed away from it or let it spawn a bunch of things before I went in and lit it up. But anyways, yeah, so I'll join you back when I have more progress done on the shard. Alright, so come back. I finished the storage section and I've brought everything down. Even did a little bit of basic organizing. Right now this one's empty. Also laid out a few plants. This will be a garbage can, also known as a cactus. This will be access to the deep mine, and of course we'll have the farm in here. The only thing I haven't figured out is whether or not I want to install an auto furnace. It could be quite useful for when it comes to actually building the village. Thing is, I can either put it over there on that wall, or this wall right now has no use to it. It will eventually have a dig out path, because this will connect it to the citadel if we ever decide to continue that. This is mostly just going to get decoration because it's where it is. This is going to be the personal chamber, so the bed will actually be over here. So this right now is just a blank wall, and considering the fact I don't know whether or not this is going to be a single one-off series or if this is going to be a first season to something, I think I might put it here. Yeah, so we'll put the auto furnace there, maybe 2. If I do 2, then I can get away with moving them over a little bit. Case in point, because they're 3 blocks wide. Is it 3? No, it's 2. Because there's a furnace. One that feeds coal in, one that feeds the whatever you're smelting in, and there's a hopper that underneath that sucks it out. The one is, sorry, hopper that feeds coal, hopper that feeds something, hopper that pulls it out into a chest, which should sit here. So that's nice. Maybe we should get that in place, maybe. I don't think I have enough iron for it, though. No, I'd use pretty much all of my iron, and probably more. So yeah, let's avoid that. I don't have much in the way of latency left to do. I do have a few things I'd like to get. Maybe I can start working on the bedroom and stuff. We can deal with that. That shouldn't be too difficult. I think I have everything I need for that. I just need some stone brick, decorative pieces. Yes, I'll need some chiseled, some decorations. Let's go with, oh, I don't have any wood, so I can't really do that. I can do this. So I have, should have some more. There we go. Don't think I'll be able to make an even number. That should be plenty for the bedroom. I don't think I need anything else that I can think of. Oh, no wait, that's not true. I do need to get some decorative stuff going, right? So if we go like this, oops, boop, 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 that should make, yep. An armor stand. We'll stick with that for now and just dig out the bedroom. So the way I like to do my bedrooms is I like to establish a sort of kind of wall. Technically it's a wall, but you can see through it. It just adds this is the bedroom. This isn't necessarily the greatest thing, but it's going to get covered a little bit. So the way, I should probably show that out so that you guys know what I'm talking about. The way these alcoves, if you will, or these like window points are going to work is there's actually going to be this in each one of the windows, except for obviously that one there, the ones that are entrances. So they're technically finished in their windows. Oh, I apologize for the knocking. I may have to stop for a bit. My neighbors are home. They live below me, and apparently they're hanging up more Christmas stuff. More. The place is already, like, lights everywhere. It's like looking into a disco ball. Although they seem to have stopped. Maybe they're only hanging a few things. You know what? I think I'll just do it. And just continue with it for now. We'll see how it goes. So this would come across here, that goes across there, just to get the basic bearings. I might change this, like maybe reverse it so the big one's on the bottom. Yeah, let's do that actually. That makes more sense to me. We'll add a bit more of it won't look as weird here because it's only a little arch. This is where the bed will sit, will be in here. Just because I like to have it in a little alcove, so it's not right in the way. Go like this. Go 1, 2. Oh no, let's elevate this. Why not, right? Let's just go like this. We'll cut this out, and we'll go boop, boop, boop. And then we can go with one here, and then we can go like that. And we can have like a built-in lamp. But I don't have any torches on me, but a lamp would go there. Oh, I have one right there. Perfect. So we'll go like that. Oh, that made this area dark. Oh, jeez. Forgot I couldn't kind of jump after that. Sorry, I'm used to be able to jump out of those, but now that I put that there, I can't. So I just hurt myself. There's normally going to be water in the bottom of that, so I don't have to worry about hurting myself too much. Let's put this back. Okay, so we need the red to make the walls. This goes all the way around, except for that one, because that one gets stone brick. The pattern that I use for the walls is pretty simple, straight up, just nice color. I like the red; it's nice, vibrant. I prefer to stick with ones that are vibrant colors because otherwise you get a lot of the gray and the brown, and it's kind of gross. Especially considering that I can't really use the gray very much because I use the stone, so the gray will play off it, and it'll just become one big cavern of gray, not particularly great looking. And I can't use brown because the floor is brown, so it becomes one giant brown floor of doom. Again, not particularly great looking. Let's take the bed, and we'll put the bed in here. And can I sleep? Nope. Oh, and I have the armor stand, which can sit there. Yeah, sure, let's do that there. And eventually I'll put some armor on that. And that's pretty much the bedroom, honestly. Not much to it. I may put like some more decorations, like a plant pot there, or maybe even put like a rug down, like a little bit of a runner or something. Like maybe just 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll just swap out the floor so that's carpet instead, or wool, not carpet. Right, so we're gonna put the auto furnaces here. Keep in mind that this goes like that, right? So this will be the entire wall. Then we go dig this one, go 1, 2. That digs that out, and then should go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll make so both furnaces will automatically feed to a single double chest. That'll help me get the cobble smelted at a faster rate and automatically removed instead of doing it in this one. think there's much else I can do, and I don't have much time anyways, so we'll call it at this, and I'll see you guys next time.